Hey guys, so today I'm here with my review of the Epson WorkForce 635 all-in-one printer. So before I get into the review, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick unboxing and show you guys what all is included in the box. Okay, so inside the box you do get the WorkForce printer itself, which does look pretty good, but of course I will get into that in the full review. But you all also do get quite a few nice accessories, cables, etc. So you do have a standard telephone cable to go ahead and hook it up. You have the standard, power cable, so you can just go ahead and plug it in. You also do get all the ink cartridges that you need. They're all go ahead and separately sealed, so you have the tricolored as well as the black. So that it's nice that, of course, they do include ink cartridges, so you're ready to get up and running immediately. And then here we do have the CD, which I'm sure has the drivers, maybe a little bit of software, and we do have an instruction manual in here. And lastly, we do have some paper samples, so that actually can go ahead and give you some paper samples to go ahead and test out how the printer works. Okay, so I've used the WorkForce 635 for a while now, and really the main thing that strikes me about it is that it is very, very fast. So everything from the printing, which is really quite speedy, to the scanning, which is really impressive as far as how fast it can scan and copy documents. But indeed, just the boot up times as well as the general menu system, everything is really catered to really get things done as quickly as possible, which I definitely do very much appreciate. Now, as far as the printing goes, it's really quite fast. So the speed is roughly going to be about 15 pages per minute when you're just printing out standard black and white documents. When you get into color, especially when you get into full color pictures, it does take considerably longer than that. However, in normal day-to-day use, I had no issues whatsoever. The WorkForce definitely just printed stuff out very, very quickly. I mean, I was over on my laptop, I go click something to print. By the time I walk over to the printer, usually it was pretty much almost done already. Now this is especially held up for when you're copying. So actually, while I'm mentioning it, I'll go ahead and just tell you guys how it does it. It actually does have two features as far as how the copying goes. So the normal way would just be to go ahead and lift it up, and you, of course, can place your documents, pictures, whatever you want onto the scanner, and you can go ahead and just scan them, copy them, do whatever you like. However, an additional feature is that you can also go ahead and just set a list of documents up on top through the automatic document feeder. So the way this works is really simple. All you gotta do is just take how many ever pieces of paper that you need to be copied, scanned, faxed, whatever, and just set it right there. And then as soon as you do that, you can go ahead and have it copy or scan or whatever you're needing to do, and it'll go ahead and feed through all the documents, scan them, and then do whatever you need to do, which is definitely a really nice feature. You don't have to actually individually do each document before you need to fax something or scan it. As I mentioned before, the copying speed is very, very impressive. I mean, it copies almost as fast as it can print, which is definitely a nice feature, especially coming from my last all-in-one. It was very, very slow. It also does have a fax machine. It works just fine, just as you would expect a fax machine to work. And then this does scan your documents, and the quality is overall really quite impressive. Another great feature about this all-in-one is the fact that it does have Wi-Fi built in. So this is really great. My previous all-in-one did not have Wi-Fi. So really, after using this for a few days, I'm totally sold. It is really, really nice to be able to go ahead and print from all over around the house. You can have your laptop, especially if you do have a laptop, you don't have to worry about finding your printer, plugging it in, all that kind of stuff. You can go ahead and just print whatever you need from anywhere in the house, which is definitely something I appreciated a lot. It also does have an Ethernet port as well, along with a standard modem. So you can go ahead, of course, and plug it in for faxes. And if you don't have a wireless network, you can go ahead and just hook it up through Ethernet. In addition, it also does have a USB port, although it does not come with the cable. You probably won't really need to use the USB port, considering it does have both Ethernet and Wi-Fi. However, it is definitely a nice thing that they do include that. It also does support several different memory cards, so you can go ahead and plug in your SD, your SDHC, your memory card, as well as your compact flash card straight into the printer. Now I found this to be actually a fairly useful feature. You can go ahead and take photos straight from your memory card and print them and view them through your printer, as well as you can go ahead and do it the other way around and scan different images and documents onto the memory card, which was definitely a really nice feature, I thought. Overall, I was very impressed with the Epson WorkForce 635. Now, of course, that's not to say that it was perfect. I did have some issues with the printer drivers and the printer software as far as on my Windows 7 computer. It was some flakiness. Sometimes the prints weren't going through. Sometimes it didn't decide to connect. However, there was recently an update that I went ahead and installed, and that did seem to fix most of it. So if you go ahead and install it straight from the CD, definitely go ahead and check for updates. Now, the printer software is available for the Mac as well as Windows, so you can go ahead and install it for your operating system. In all, I have no real issues in recommending this as a very, very solid all-in-one. Now, it of course does do everything that you would expect, and it's actually at a not too bad price point as well. Generally, it's going to run you about $200, although some places you can get it for a little bit less, so it definitely does pay to shop around. I'd definitely like to give a big thanks to Epson for sending this out to me for free to review for you all, as well as hosting a giveaway. So if you are interested in winning a WorkForce 635 for yourself, all you need to do is go ahead and post a comment in the comment section below that says Epson - whatever your comment might be. Now by doing this, you will be entered into be winning one of these. Now the only other thing you do need to be is subscribe to my channel. You should find a link somewhere up there. Go ahead and just click subscribe if you haven't already, and you will be entered. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.